Hey everybody, how's it going? Um, this is gonna be seen by people I know that have known me for a long, long time. And I've kind of been doing something and not really been telling anyone. I've kind of let a couple family members know recently because, yeah. So I figure the best way to do it is just kind of show it. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. Um, yeah, I know if you know me, you're probably wondering, okay, what the fuck? But um, I've kind of always had some talents, special abilities, gifts, and I didn't really know how to take them or deal with it or process it. It scared the fuck out of me. And the truth is, we can't outrun our destiny. You can't outrun. You can't run away from it. It's gonna take you where you need to go. And the truth is, I kind of knew something was up a long time ago, and I had kids, and I wanted them to like make it to adulthood. You know what I mean? Because if what I kind of sensed was correct, I didn't want it to affect them. I wanted them to have a little bit of normalcy. So I kind of suppressed it, went through the things I needed to learn, the lessons, and now I finally have gone through some of those walls that I can never ever get through. And anyone who's ever known me, you've all looked at me and said, like, man, all that wasted potential. Because there was something broken inside of me from early on, and I didn't know how to fix it or heal it. And finally, it seems I got the strength to finally do it. And yeah, not easy. Yeah, it was hard. But I finally loved myself enough to know my value and what I deserve and how special I am. But strong enough to demand it and not settle for anything less. And that was something I just could never do. I could never love myself enough. So that was always my holdback. That's why my life has been pretty much the way it's been. Just because I couldn't do that. And now, yeah, I'm going through that process, getting that strength. And now, coming into my light. How do I describe myself now? I've always known I was a healer. The seer, that's kind of really come through with visions I've had and then them happening. And I've met people and I've had visions on what they're going to become. And now I'm having them about myself and where things may go to the level. And I've always known that, like, there was times I'd always say to people, and I'm not going to say it because it's cocky and it's arrogant, but it's just, I knew the level I needed to get to in order to be what I'm supposed to be, my destiny, as they say. But it's kind of overwhelming if this seems to be what it's supposed to be. So, and I've always looked at myself like there's no friggin' way. Like, me? That type of shit? Like, my life? Hello, like, yeah. If you've known me at any point, for you to see how I am right now, you're probably like, whoa, what the hell? but I'm good. Like, I've never been in a better place in my life. I've never felt more complete, more grounded, just okay. So, what am I here to do? Y'all know me, and y'all know I've never really given a shit about money. And when I've had it, I've shared it. I want everyone to enjoy it. We only have one life. It's kind of how I've looked at things. I want everyone to eat. I want everyone to feed their kids. It's kind of who I am at my core. And if I ever came into a large amount of money, I know the type of things I'd want to do. Opportunities I'd want to create for people, the type of hope I want to give them. So this is a little thing I've been doing. I've already posted it on my other things and done it, and it's happened when I did it. So we'll see if the pressure's on what happens again, but here we go. So this is some financial advice. These are just metal rods, like they'll go whatever way they want. I'm just holding them in my hands, and I'm going to ask some questions. I'm just going to ask one question because it kind of came in my head, and then it gets limited when I put it out there. So it's like, okay, yeah. So here's the question. Will Bitcoin hit $1 million? This is the question people want to know. A lot of people don't really believe in this stuff, so they need to see for themselves. Will Bitcoin hit $1 million? Now these aren't copper or anything, it's just I took a coat hanger and broke it apart. And it's like, at times it's super strong, and it's just like, I'm not moving it, like I'm just holding my hands here so you can just see it, and I've got distractions going on, so, and I'm nervous as shit, because this is going to go on Facebook, and this is like everyone I know. So is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? People want to know the answer. If they connect, that's a yes. If they go apart, that's a no. Is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? Yeah, no, I kind of feel you pulling there too. Is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? People don't like to watch videos for a long period of time. They need to see you connect. I'm going to go farther apart so they know I'm not trying to do this. Is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? You got a way faster response last time. Is Bitcoin going to hit $1 million? Oh, you didn't like me calling you out there. Sorry, okay. That's a yes. Okay, thank you. Reset, please. Reset, please. Thank you. I felt you, yes. I felt your presence, yes. Okay, thank you. Reset, please. Reset, please. So, it was a little slow. But yeah, so like I said, I'm new at this. Thank you. So why am I doing this? What's my purpose? Anyone who's ever met me, you've told me things about yourself that you've never probably ever shared with anyone else. You've told me the darkest pain you've ever gone through. That's how I know I'm a healer. I carried most of that stuff most of my life. I never knew how to let it go until recently. So that was a nice good cry and very lightning. Wow. Yeah, how heavy I was feeling from all of that, from all these years. So yeah, this is me now. This is me stepping into what's next in my life. Some of you may not want to have anything to do with me. You might think I'm losing my mind. You might be open to it. You might not be. That's okay. If you've known me, you know who I am. You know I've always been genuine. I'm straight up, blunt as fuck. I'm not here to bullshit anyone. This isn't something that I'm like, oh, this is something that's pretty much scared me most of my friggin' life. Because there's not a lot of guys out there that I could relate to. And I've come across people in my life and kind of been told I never will meet anyone like me at my level of what I am to be. And yeah, the universe is always talking to us. And I've been picking up lots of stuff lately, so it's been a process. It's been interesting, but not scary anymore. Like, I really don't give a shit what anyone thinks. I'm that strong now. Like, after COVID, I pretty much was disassociated by everybody because I knew not to get the jab. Like, I knew what was going on. And that's kind of always been my brain. Like, it can see the big picture. It can see things that most other people can't see. And I don't know how to explain it. I never could. And anytime I'd ever have a conversation with you, I'd probably chip you the fuck out, because at times I'd be really heavy, really deep. Because to me, every interaction, every person I met, I'm supposed to learn something from you. Because I'm supposed to be a teacher. I'm supposed to help people get through the shit they've been through and know how to without giving up. Knowing how to find that strength within themselves. Knowing how to look at themselves and not feel so ugly and so broken that they're not worth loving. So when love does come, they push it away. I mean, you all know me. Being vulnerable, that was something I was never able to do. Pushing you away if you got too close, having all those walls. I've been through all these things. So when you see my posts, I'm good. But everything I post, I can relate to because I've been through it. So I'm just sharing that because I've survived. I didn't blow my head off. I didn't give up. And many times, trust me, I was at that edge. It hurt that much. But my will to live and survive, that's just not in my DNA, man. It doesn't matter what the fuck comes at me. I'm not giving up, and I'm always gonna get the fuck back up. So I've kind of looked at it like I am like a phoenix, rising from the ashes. And I realized when we go through those walls that seem so insurmountable, like there's no way you could ever get through it. You can, but not until you're ready. And that's the thing, you can't force people to heal. You can't force them to go get help. They gotta go through the lessons they gotta go through to find that strength. I'm just trying to tell you that whatever your life is like at this moment, it's okay. You're gonna get through it. You chose the life you're living. Regardless of you can understand that or not, you chose this life. You chose these lessons. You chose the vessel that you are in. So look at every part of it and accept it and love it, because you are good enough as you are. What's ahead for me? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it's, if anyone ever needs to talk, anyone ever needs some insight or wisdom, because honestly I never know what the hell's coming out of my mouth, and it just comes. And I've always said, like, my one-on-one conversations, connections, that was just me using my gift, because I was too scared to do this type of shit, man. Like, seriously, I've been trying to hide, not be seen. Wanted this shit to not be what it's supposed, like, it's big. And I'm not crazy, and that's the fucking thing. I'm not. It would make more sense if I was losing my shit, but I'm not. Like, I know this, like, the goosebumps, Like I know it. Like I feel it. And I have no fear about doing this right now. So I know. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why me. Because that I really don't know. But from what I'm learning, I'm the only one strong enough to be this. And I've lost my soul at times, and I've gotten it back. I know what I'm made out of. And I know I can handle this now. And I know before I couldn't. I wasn't ready. I hadn't gone through the final lesson, which was just loving myself enough. And once you get to that point, it's amazing how you feel. I've been through pain, we all have. And I know people have gone through way worse than me. But whatever you've gone through, when you forgive, you're not forgiving the people. You're just letting go of the shit they put on you, and you're sending it back to them. Otherwise, you hold on to it, and you give them power. Take back your power. Take back your light. And until then, guys, have a good one.